I want you to understand about this thing called the stages. What going to happen throughout the whole stages? Because why is it tough and everything, right? So, can you see? Oops. Right. So I'm gonna put a graph. This is the time. Yeah. And these are the positive mood and effectiveness, right? Okay, and these are the negative, right? So when you come together and work with each other, just say one to one, for example, right? If I work with you for the first time, we come together and we want to collaborate, even though it's one to many, it's still the same thing. Right? At the beginning, when we are thinking of collaboration, is it something positive? If you can think of working together as a team, let's come together and work on a project. Is it on a positive or negative mood at this moment? Yeah, positive, right? Would you agree? So everybody, when it comes over here, they are positive. Everybody start off positively. Because if it's negative, you wouldn't even consider collaboration, right? So a lot of times when every one of us come together and want to work on something, right, it's always positive. However, this positivity, after a while, you realize that it's going to continue going up, or you come down first. What do you think? Yeah, my experience, start to go down. Yeah, it started to go down. At first it was positive, and then get a bit lower and lower and lower and lower because it started to have conflicts already. You remember the barriers, the trust, the willingness. I expect you to do it, you never do it, and the direction is different. Why are we doing this? How come you do that? How come you do this? And there's a lot of conflicts start to come, a lot of little arguments, a lot of things we need to set, a lot of things to look at it. So it start going down. But you're going to come down, eventually you're going to hit the rock bottom. If you do it well, or the whole collaboration, the team going to disintegrate anyway. But if you do it well, it's going to happen this way. Going to rock bottom, and we're going to start to get better. All right. So from here to here, this is when the stage we call forming. When you come together, you start to form together. And usually when you're forming, right, you realize that, hey, whatever I want is a bit different, things like that. We try to find a way, find a balance, find the right goal, things like that. And you always have some kind of little conflict here and there, right? And we bring it up. But the thing is that this positive mode, for some, I'm talking about in general, for some, you may actually go down a bit negative because you start to have a little argument, a little conflict happens. And when you're down here, this is where from here to here, you start to storm. You know, storm, thunderstorm, you start to storm. And this is where you start to stretch out a lot of things. At first, you are not very happy, and then you find a break even. Maybe you compromise a little bit here and there, and then you start to collaborate a bit with them. Let's get the direction correct, and what we want to do, what do we really want to do, achieve as a team. And the team start to come together. This particular area here is where we're going to storm a lot of sometimes infighting, argument, debate, maybe a little of fist fighting if you have to, you know. But the whole idea is that you want to get back up to positive notes, because if you can actually set the ground right, set the ground rules correctly, how are we going to play the game, how are we going to do what we're going to do, what's our roles, what's our roles and tasks we need to handle, what's the responsibility. If you're able to trash it out, then we should be able to get an agreement. And over here, the team collaboration or the collaboration with that person will start to normalize a little bit. It's called norming. Start to normalize. Get back to here at the beginning. You trash out everything because you normalize, right? And we do it well from here to here. the project gonna start, you're gonna perform. Yeah. So the idea is to move past this and get to here. Okay. But in my experience, a lot of times happens. A lot of times this area here never get past to this part. Or we went up here, it comes back down again. Went up here, comes back down again. Yeah. But I'm sharing with you this is a very big topic, but I'm not going to take too long. I just want you to know the natural curve of how a team or the collaboration with someone else need to be formed. Yeah, you need to understand this. And this is where you need to have the mindset that it's going to happen. This is where the conflict starts to come in. Remember the earlier quadrants? The avoiding, competing, accommodating, compromising. It's going to happen here. For some people, it's like, I don't care whatever happens, I don't know, I don't be part of it. They just avoid everything and you just step on the side and just observe whatever's happening. I'm not part of it. I'm not really part of the team. I just want to see what's all this chaos happening, right? For some here who is very, very hard-headed, saying, I know, I want it my way. For some, it's like, okay, you want it, go ahead, never mind, take it, never mind, it's okay, I will accommodate, never mind, let it be, right? But if you accommodate too much, what happens to you? Would you feel happy? Probably not, right? And this is where a lot of conflicts comes in. This is all the conflicts. And your emotions is where start to flare and everything. And this is where the biggest part, you need to handle it. Because if you can handle it well, set the right rules, set the right understanding, set the right direction, you get back to norming, this is when you can have a very strong collaboration. Getting past this is where all the barriers is. Make sense? You need to know the objective, why you need to collaborate in whatever project you have. Getting past this is where you need to have the mindset that you need to work through this. And this is where I say leadership comes in. You as a leader, as a team player, encouraging each buddy. How can you play your strengths, move up over here so that you know what are we good at, what area of strengths are we doing. We normalize everything here. And then when we execute the whole thing, playing to our strengths, that's where we perform. Make sense? Yeah? Take note of this. So now, we're going to talk about this. So the 5 principles is how do we work through this so they're going to have something strong. Yeah? Ready for this? Ready? Yes? If you're ready, give me again. 5 plus 5. I'll share with you right now. I'm very excited. Yeah?